Hello, 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 YouTube family. Hello, and welcome back. My name is Charlene, and this page is called Care with Compassion. I used to talk all things elderly care, and I might touch on some elderly care. I talk self care and essential oils. The essential oils that I'm going to be talking about today has been my essential oil for this week. Today is Friday. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. I think the last time I spoke with you, it was it Christmas Day? Or right after Christmas? I think it was right after Christmas. And that Friday was my last day of being a caregiver. Okay, anyway, we'll get into that. The essential oils that I'm going to speak about today is the one that I've been using for the last week, which is, and I jump between different essential oils depending on the need, because with this dotorra essential oil, it has an oil for every need. Okay, if you have pain, there's an oil for that. If you need, relaxation, if you have whatever colds or flus or whatever the situation is happening in your life, dotorra has an essential oil for your life. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of on a little bit of a sabbatical. I'm taking a little break while I decide the next steps or the next thing I want to do. To be quite honest, I wish I could just retire. I wish I could just retire. I have some trips that are coming up. I'm going to take some vacations. One trip that I have coming up is actually I'm going back to Maryland, but I'm going to visit my mother, which is always a blessing. Right, to visit your mother is always a blessing. If your mama is still around or your daddy, go visit them, okay? Go visit them. So I will be going to visit. I was supposed to go last week, and then I was going to plan to go again this week, but she just told me that it's going to be snowing there this week, and I'm like, go ask somebody else. Cold and snow, there's too many combinations, okay? It's just no. So I'm like, when y'all get your life together down there in Maryland, I'll come, okay? I'll come. Because one thing for sure is I cannot stand the cold, okay? You got to deal with the cold and the heat. I mean, the cold and the snow. I'm thinking about Arizona right now with the heat. Because did I ever mention the essential oil? The way I am all over the place. Let's get back to that. But the essential oil for this week that I've been using is bergamot. Bergamot is similar to lavender. It's also similar to essential oil called calm. They all are relaxing. I don't know, there's something peaceful and pleasant about the oil. The smell is very alluring. It's just, I really love bergamot. Now, the one thing that you can do, that I do, that not a lot of people do because they don't trust it to be, is that I can put it in my tea. I can put lavender in my tea. There's another essential oil called peppermint. I put in my tea also. So there's quite a few. That's the one, and I've done some research. doTERRA is the only essential oil that says that you can ingest it. There's tons and tons and tons of essential oils out there, but most of them recommend that you do not. But essential oil, they say that you can, but it's at your discretion. I have for years and years and years, and has never reacted to me negatively. I don't know what's happening going on with my speech lately. It's just my tongue be tied and all kind of stuff. So anyway, bergamot is the one that I've been using. I smell it. I put it in a diffuser. I'm here at my house because I'm no longer at the facility. So I will be recording from my house now. Yes, I will be recording from my house. Unless I'm out somewhere. So back to the oil. Bergamot is the one I'm suggesting. The what I will always say is consult with your doctor. I'm all over the place. I think because I'm at home and I'm more relaxed and stuff. um, What I always suggest that you consult with your doctor with any of the essential oils from dotorra. Okay, I'm going to speak about dotorra because it is my go-to. Yes, it is very much more expensive than any of the other essential oils, but it's 100% all natural. And there are things that you can do with the dotorra that you can never do with any of the other. As much as they say 100% pure and all of these things, just doing my research, dotorra has been the one that has it. It even smells differently from the other ones. Like they have a hint of whatever the oil is, but dotorra is pure. It is truly the purest form of essential oil in my research of essential oils. Okay, but with like I tell you, go consult with your doctor because there are some because it's so pure. There are some medications that don't work well with the essential oil. So if you're on blood pressure or I don't know, because I don't have any health issues. Thank you, Jesus. I don't have any health issues, so I'm not on any maintenance medications. So consult with your doctor before doing anything with the essential oils. Consult with your doctor. Consult with your doctor. Consult with your doctor. Also, if you have pets, there are some essential oils that don't work well with the pets. So make sure you read the fine print, okay? Because I don't know exactly which ones don't work with pets. I've been told and I've heard that there are some oils that don't work well. So make sure you do your research. If you have pets, if you're on maintenance medication, please consult with your doctor and then read the descriptions, okay? Bergamot is my go-to. Lavender is my go-to. If I need to relax and unwind, that is where I go, okay? So check it out. The description will be in my link. Now, let me say this. I have been forgetting to put the link down. Today, I will make sure that I put the link because I'll put the link in all of my videos from that I used to record a year or so ago. And I had just been forgetting to put the link, so I'm going to make sure I put the link there. But if you come up past any of these most recent ones, when I say most recent, like before I started back, I haven't video chatted in about 2 years. So the 2-year videos, if you stroll down, because I don't have that many. I think I have like 30-something videos out, maybe 40, maybe. So if you stroll down to any of the newer videos, older videos, it has the link. But I'm going to try and put the link. I'm going to try and remember to put the link in this one. Okay? So go to the description box if you're interested in any of dotorra essential oils and do your research. I promise you. It is a little bit pricier, but you don't need much, right? Right? You don't need much. So it can last you a while if you use it wisely, right? I have to use the gel caps because with some of my oils because I can be a little heavy-handed. Okay, and it is, like I said, it's pricey. So I have to do what works for me. You do what works for you. Okay. All right. So like I was saying before, I'm on a little bit of a sabbatical from caregiving. Like I've always had a thing for children and for elderly. Now I work with children for years and years and years and years and years. Okay, years. All of my children, young life and teenage life, I work with children just so that I could be on their school schedule, right? So I can be available for them. But then when they are graduated, sayonara. Okay, sayonara. And at some point, I just got burnt out from working with kids. Because sometimes it's not the kids. Sometimes it is the kids. Okay? But sometimes it's the parents. right? Their denial of their children, right? You as a teacher, you're trying to educate them or put them in a better place, and when you try to explain certain things to the parent about their child that they know is true, they get on the defensive and they go in straight denial. Like, that must be just here at school. Johnny is not doing that kind of stuff at home. I've never heard anyone say such a thing about Johnny. I'm like, so Johnny just comes to school and jump from the ceiling. Johnny just comes to school to fight other kids. Like, stop it. Stop it. So yeah, towards the end, I knew it was time for me to transition, and I have that same feeling about elder care. I will always have a love and respect and a passion for both, but I also know when it's time to move along, and that's how I feel. I feel like it's okay with elderly care. It's difficult, I would think, for African Americans to work, because a lot of these elderly people, not all, because I've had some very respectful and very gracious and grateful clients. Through my years, I've had a lot, but I've also had quite a few whose minds are stuck in 1920. Okay, stuck, and so certain behaviors, certain things that they want you to do that's not in your job description. Ma'am, I'm not cleaning your baseboards. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not going out back to sweep up your dog poop. There's just certain things, right, that you might need to go hire somebody to do that, because I'm your caregiver. I'm here to make sure that you are safe, that I'll remind you to take your medication. I'll fix you something to eat. I'll do your laundry, right? I'm here to help you with your life. I'm not here for all this other stuff. Get yourself a housekeeper. Get yourself a dog. I'll walk little Johnny, right? I'll walk, and I'm talking about the dog. I'm saying little Johnny now. But it's just, and I'm being, there's some things that you could do, right? It's okay. But there's some things that you know and you can feel and you can just sense this just not right, right? And you're not coming from a pure place. You're just thinking because I'm of a certain race that you can treat me a certain kind of way because you're paying me. And I have no desire to work with clients that way. And I've heard horror stories from some of my coworkers who work with clients that fight, which I would listen. I'm checked out. Like I'm not gonna be with clients that are racist. I'm not gonna be with clients that are combative and want to fight, and I understand that they're in a mental space, right? They have dementia and all kinds of things would cause them to act a certain kind of way because their mind is doing. I'm just not signing up for it. And praise God for those who do and can, right? I can't, I don't want, right? I need you to have all your together, right? A little amnesia, a little dementia where you are still kind and respectful, right? We can get along, right? But if you are, and I just feel like some of it is just embedded in you. If you're being racist, if you're being abusive, that's just some of you that you can't control. And I just don't want no part of it. So, yeah, anyway, I've just decided that it was time for me to move along, and I am. So now I'm trying to decide, and I've been thinking about it for a while because I have decided that December, before the new year, I was gonna be done. I had already decided that. So I've been throwing around a few things in my head about what I want to do. And so we'll see how that goes. We'll see. I'll take you guys on a journey. So I was thinking about what I was going to be talking about on this page. And I don't know. I feel like I'm led to talk about parenthood, single mother parenthood. And I haven't always been a single mom. I was married at one point of time, but that's a whole nother story. Okay. But I'm going to surround it because there's so many things I can say. There's so many things I can say, right? But I think I kind of want to cap it in some areas, right? And I want to talk more about how to handle your life and how to handle your young adults, because that's what my children are right now. They're in the young adult phase of their life, and it can be challenging. It really can be challenging, right? But at the end of the day, because they're young adults and they're in the position to make their own decisions without your instruction, right? My children have, my young people have no qualms, no problem telling me to stay out of their business, that they are grown people and I need to stay out of their business. And when they come and ask me, I have to remind them, hey, remember what you told me. I don't necessarily say that, but I kind of just, well, how do you feel about this? What do you think you should do? In the back of my head, I'm thinking, because I told you not to do that. I told you should, but you made your own choice. So I always push it back on them. And then I just close my mouth, right? I just close my mouth because if you don't take sound advice, you're going to learn. You're going to learn. Life is going to teach you, right? If you don't take the wisdom, life going to teach you. And that might be the way you're supposed to get your wisdom. Okay? So I think we're going to talk, I'll be talking a little bit about that and how to also learn how to take care of yourself. Because mothers, we always mothering. I'm telling you, we just, and there's becomes a point where you don't have to mother the way that you do. You can mother but differently, right? You have to learn how to mother yourself and take care of yourself, especially if you are a caregiver or the type of person who serves, right? You have to learn how to take care of yourself first, okay? Because you cannot pour out of an empty cup. You shouldn't even be pouring out of a half a cup. You shouldn't be pouring. If that cup isn't overflowing, you shouldn't be pouring nothing. You should be pouring nothing. If it is not overflowing, not even filled, if it's not overflowing, because what's filled is yours. You should be filled to capacity. You should be filled to capacity. And then when it starts to overflow, you just divide what's overflowing to others. Okay, so I think that's hard for a parent to do once your children become young adult. Is to stop parenting in the sense that they're not little children. These are grown people who love to tell you. They will tell you and tell you and tell you. And we have to accept it. We have to learn to accept it. And there's going to be times where you see stuff coming and where you have to close your mouth and say this is their journey, right? Because at some point, you got to let them, right? You can't keep jumping in, saving them, and this their journey, right? This their journey. And we are not God. We are not God. And I thank God that I'm not God. Because I don't know how he handles all these people. I can't handle the people I have. How he handles the whole, so I don't even want his job. right? I don't want no parts of God's job. So, like, I've decided, because I've done all of that being super saver person, because, it's the mother in me. And it has always slapped me in the face every time. Every time I go to save somebody or to do somebody else's work, right? We ain't here to be doing other. We got our own work to do. Okay, parenting, being to grown people, that's their job. Let them do their job. You give them some advice and some instruction. They can choose to take it or not. Either way, if they don't, it's their journey, it's their life. Okay, so we'll be talking about that kind of stuff, and we'll see where this journey will take. For whatever reason, Lord keep pulling me to this direction. Like, I took a 2-year break, and I'm telling you, he has, within that time, he could go back to YouTube, go back to YouTube. I'm like, what am I going to talk about on YouTube? What? Why do I need to come back to YouTube? Oh, Jesus. Anywho, I try to be an obedient servant of the Lord. Okay? I'm a servant of the Lord, and I try to be obedient. I don't always be, because we human, and some things we just don't understand. And I'll be like, can I do something else with my life? I want to do something else with my life. But I have a praying, serving, intercessing spirit. Right? So maybe it's about that. I don't know. Anywho, like I said, if you're interested in any of the essential oils, check the link below. If it's not in the link below, please go look. I'm going to put it in the link below. I'm going to put it in the link below. All right. So you have a blessed and wonderful day. Okay, until the next time that I see you on here on this YouTube page, I will be back soon. I will be back soon, okay? You guys have a blessed, wonderful day. Check out the link in order to connect to the dotorra essential oils. Consult with your doctor, please. Please consult with your doctor. Consult with your doctor, okay? And I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed day.